Welcome back to episode 11 of DGDG Happy Place, and Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
So, this year, DGDG really wants to focus on helping you find your happy place for your 2017 New Year's resolution.
So, what was your New Year's resolution?
Well, last year I finished one book. That was my resolution.
Very nice.
Which is more books than what I've read in quite some time,
Very nice.
shamefully. But this year, I'm going to increase my reading list to 3 books. Goal setter.
All right. So, I don't know if you've seen it, but there was a new Star Wars movie, Rogue One, a Star Wars story. Nissan partnered with Star Wars to release the limited edition Rogue One SUV. This car is super cool. It's got some Empire and Rebellion decals and a Star Wars logo on the bumper. It is awesome. Only 5,000 were made worldwide, and everyone who buys one of these limited edition SUVs gets a special Death Trooper replica helmet. Super cool.
And a keychain.
And a keychain. So the Force is always with you.
On January 17th, Capital Chevrolet hosted a Bolt EV event. So they came and snacked on some food, got to test drive the Bolt EV, and talked to ChargePoint about some new home installations and ways to charge your Bolt. Let's see what some happy customers had to say about their new car.
I feel like I've jumped in now in the deep end because there's no option to put gas in the car, so I know I'm going to be electric. I'm very happy since I bought this car. I'm really enjoying finding out about it, and I think it's going to be very good.
I'm excited. I had a fun test drive with Andrew about an hour ago, and I love torque in automobiles, and you don't get much better than an electric vehicle. I'm a big proponent of no emissions and finally going all electric. I'm a happy car buyer. Yes, I'm a happy car buyer.
At the very beginning of January, we went to check out the future of drive at the Silicon Valley Auto Show. It's the largest auto show in Northern California. There was over 350 vehicles on display, and it's super fun because they have a lot of new cars on the market. They have a lot of collector cars there and a lot of new fancy supercars there. That was my favorite part.
Yeah, that was awesome. Saw some DeLoreans and NSX. Lots of great cars coming from many of our DGDG brands.
California has had quite the wet and cold winter so far.
Yeah, no fun. But speaking of warm winters, Concord Mazda was proud to host the Warm Winter Foundation, co-founded by Corinne and Katrine, who were the Western Region winner and national runner-up of Mazda's Drive for Good program, and winners of $10,000.
Let's see how they're warming us up.
And this is Warm Winters. So today we're going to present them with a runner-up check of $10,000. Congratulations.
Thank you. Our goal with the $10,000 over this next year is to kind of expand our organization's capacity and to help build a foundation for all of our programs to really grow and excel on.
We decided to take the lost and found from local ski resorts and donate them to local homeless shelters.
I'm amazed at the work that we've done to improve people's lives, just because I never thought that it could get to this level of really changing the world.
Be happy!
To continue on with 2017 New Year's resolutions and success stories, we want to share a very special story with you featuring Johnny Flores.
Johnny Flores has been an employee with DGDG for over 20 years, holding many different titles, but is a newly minted product specialist who just sold his very first car this month. Let's hear about his personal climb up the ladder of success.
My name is John Flores. I am a product specialist at Capital Volkswagen. My background with DGDG is I started here at Capital Volkswagen in 1993. So I've done everything you can imagine except for being a mechanic and selling cars. And here I am selling cars. I decided to take the leap of faith. The cutting of the tie was just, it made me feel great inside. It was symbolistic of a new day. It felt like I arrived. My main happy place is spending time with my son, little John. He had a little difficulty because he was a premature baby. He's 8 years old now and he is thriving. He's really healthy, he's super smart, and he has a great heart. Some of the other happy places I got are when I'm drawing. I love to draw. Pencil to paper calms me down and lets me focus, and I slow down my breathing, and it just takes me to a very happy, calm place. And another happy place is just, being here at Capital Volkswagen. It's more than just a place to come to work. It is, hands down, more like a family than a business to me. And so that's why I'm happy to come to work every day. It's super important to me to find happiness because, it's the spice of life. Life is meant to be enjoyed. Go out and meet people, talk to people, do things, take yourself out of your comfort zone to find happiness. And when you feel it, you'll know it because it's just a rush of adrenaline or just a feel-good feeling all the time that you know you've arrived and you always want to be near it.
What's coming up in February?
Groundhog's Day is February 2nd.
You can say that again.
Groundhog's Day is February 2nd.
We'll stop there. But Groundhog's Day is great. Punxsutawney Phil, or as Tanya likes to call him,
Punxsutawney Phil,
is going to tell us whether we have another long winter or an early spring.
Yep. And in other big news, February for a lot of people is all about the Super Bowl.
If you're a football fan, you're not going to want to miss the New England Patriots taking on the Atlanta Falcons in Texas. I personally am a Michigan fan, so I want to see Tom Brady get ring number 5.
Let's not forget about the most romantic holiday on February 14th. It's Valentine's Day. Aww.
But speaking of hearts, blood will be given at the Red Cross Blood Drive at Capital Volkswagen on February 17th. All of our employees will be encouraged to donate plasma for a good cause.
You can catch us sipping on some beer, eating some more bacon at the Bacon and Beer Classics at Levi's Stadium on February 25th.
We'll be breaking all of our New Year's resolutions to lose weight, which means we'll all need a heart checkup because February is American Heart Month, part of the American Heart Association's campaign called Go Red for Women.
Yep, which DGDG has proudly been a sponsor of for several years now, and you will know this because we line all of our lots with red cars.
And we'll all be wearing red, there'll be red songs on the radio, red everywhere.
And if you are ready, we could do the Punxsutawney Phil dance.
The Punxsutawney Phil dance?
Yes! Spring is here!
Winter is here!
Oh no, my shadow!
Oh no!
Be happy!
Be happy!
I completely forgot everything that we just discussed. I'm sorry.
All right.
I don't mean to make this difficult for you.
You're making it very difficult. Punxsutawney Phil.
Or Punxsutawney Phil.
Well, that's happening now.